Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Todd, the Flippin Hustler.
And I'm back with another video. Today
is what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday.
So I took care of my morning duties in the morning, and then I said, I'm gonna go look for garage sales. So I went to the bank, grabbed 40 bucks in ones, and I drove down the road. And guess what? I didn't find a garage sale. Yeah, that's the way she goes. I didn't go that way, I went that way. And what I like to do is just drive down the highway and look for garage sale signs that lead me down the road, a dirt road, to a farmstead, because that is where the money's at for me. Alright, so what I did was I turned around and I stopped by this antique store, and I've driven by it a million times. It's off the road, off the dirt road, and I stopped in there today, and wow is all I can say. Wow. Amazing. I'm just shocked. I couldn't believe what I found. So, this is what I found, guys. I found a wooden dowel. That's pretty cool, right? No, just kidding. What I found was a Griswold. Yes! It's a Griswold, number 8, and it's 976 and 977. And it is a... If you guys know what this is before I open it up, put it in the chat. Okay,
I think you mean comments, Todd. Comments, not chat.
Waffle iron, guys. Yeah, it's a waffle iron. So I picked this thing up and I said, oh man, I like it. Here's the base for it. It goes in here.
And she swivels around, turn your waffles, good stuff. It was missing these deals here. So I was talking to the owner and he said, well, what originally came on this one is a wooden dowel that was painted black. So he went and he found me a wooden dowel and kind of made it fit. So what I can do is I can cut this in half like this and then paint it black, or not even mess with it and just sell it the way it sits. And I'll tell you how much I paid for it after I show you the next thing.
So next, I found this. What could that be? Is it a suitcase? What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
Well, if you're guessing, a vintage stove.
A vintage stove for camping. You guessed right. And guess what kind of vintage stove that is, guys? Let's zoom in and take a look. Says right there,
Griswold.
Griswold. Yeah.
And it looks like somebody made this galvanized steel thing to go around it, so it was easy to transport and stuff. It looks like it's a gas one, obviously. So I haven't found the numbers on it, but based on...
I'm looking at about 2 1/4 here. That's on the low end. I have to look up some more stuff, do some more research, see if I should really clean it up or just leave it, or what I'm going to do with it. But either way,
It's a Griswold.
and I was super, super stoked to find 2 Griswolds in the wild. Now, it wasn't technically the wild. It's not like a garage sale wild. It was an antique store wild. You know, you're usually going to find things like this at an antique store, right? So, this thing is heavy, obviously. It weighs about... she's a good 20 pounds. She's a good 20 pounds for sure.
The bolts up here, they are square, like really old kind.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to do more research on it, take a look.
Those
see
are
what
called
exactly I
nuts,
have here.
Todd.
But I know
Not bolts.
bottom line,
Nuts.
This should be about 200 bucks minimum, 2 1/4, maybe higher. Hard to say, but 2 Griswolds, one day, wow. Okay.
Hey, Todd. I
I'm
thought you
going
said
to
this
ask
was going to be
you, how much do you think I
$225
paid
bucks.
for
Now you're
these?
going backwards. What's the
How
deal,
much do you
bud?
think I paid for each one of these? I'll wait a second so you guys can leave that in the chat.
Okay,
Well, what this one had on it as a price was $39. $39 on this, and the Griswold was 27 or 29. I think it was 29. 39. I'm definitely going back to that place. Such a cool place, man.
I just walked around there shaking my head going, wow, wow, whoa, I know what that is, I know what that is, I know what that is, wow. I was shocked.
So, what did I pay for it? 60 bucks for both pieces. 60 bucks for both pieces, guys. Yeah, bam. I was so excited. I mean, I would have paid full price.
What?
But half the
Are you
fun of it
kidding
is
me?
kinda messing around, right?
Holy
So
buckets.
when I brought the stuff to the counter, it was already there. and I brought this up to the
Nuh-uh.
counter. And I said, so, sir, his name's Rod. I said, so, Rod, are you pretty firm on your prices, or do you dicker a little bit here then, or no? And he said, yeah, let me take a look and see. So I said, okay, good. So he got his calculator out and did some tabulations. Next thing you know, he said $60. I said, done. And that was it. Yep, and I went down the road just smiling. Tell you what. All right. So that was that. But on the way back, I also stopped at my honey
hole. Tools and more. Let me go grab a dealie. Where's my dealie? I got a dealie over here. I went to my honey hole. Tools and more. Woo! Tools and more in Lake Park. Tools and more.
Yep, and that's where I get a lot of my keychains, a lot of really cool stuff as well. So we're gonna open up this little box. This is just what they put it in, but it's almost like a box opening, right? So the first thing I have here is a Southern Pacific train locomotive, new.
No, it's already open.
That is a 418 high speed made in China.
So that's a 418. Here is another 418. These are new old stock. Here's another 418 Southern Pacific, and yet another. But what makes this one special? It still has the box. Woohoo! It has the box. So those
are those. And then I also picked up some of the regular things that I sell. Some people sell clothes as their bread and butter. I picked up this one for $1. It's a sparkly one. It says Goddess on it for the ladies. Picked up some Pontiac. Isn't that cool? Pontiac keychains. Boom. Love those. I grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed another Oldsmobile. I sell probably one of these a week, so I just like to have a couple on hand at all times. And these Buick keychains, I usually sell one a week or something like that. So those are pretty cool. And these get anywhere from $8.88 to $11.11. I use those kind of numbers. So I pay $1 for them. Actually, these Buicks and the Oldsmobiles are $1.50. The Pontiacs and the other one was $1 a piece. So that's that there. So that's what I got at Tools and More. And then last but not least, this is a holdover. Whoa. This is a holdover from a garage sale I did, or went to a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I was the first garage sale of the season, remember? I did that video. Okay, well, I saw this box sitting there, and I try not to get too excited.
I was like, hey, cool.
So I walked up to it, and I opened it up, and I was like, all right, let's see what we have here. And I was like, what? Well, that's not a JL Audio. It's actually an old Fosgate punch. Is there a date on this thing? 1-inch Fosgate. How much you think I paid for that? I'm gonna give you a second to put your number in the chat or in the comments. How much you think I paid for the Fosgate? I paid $1. Dude was gonna give it to me, and I was like, nah, man. He's like, all right, give me $1. And I was like, all right, cool. So I got a Rockford Fosgate 10-inch sub for $1. And actually, when I got home, I did comp it, and there was someone trying to sell 2 of these for $135. And then I looked in the solds, and this is 2 weeks ago. There was what? They're good. I should be able to get $75 out of this all day long. All day long. So that was a nice score that day. I like it. So that is it. That was a short video. Looks like 10 minutes and 15 seconds. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work, because guess what? When you don't want to, that's when you need to. I'm going to get to it. Not that I don't want to. I totally want to get to work. I'm so excited to have so much fun stuff. In addition to all the other stuff I have to list. But this is really cool stuff. So I appreciate you guys popping in. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you like if you like it. If you don't, you can dislike it too, because either way, the analytics are the same. Make sure you share it. Share it with one person. Just one person. That would help, because then that person might share it as well. And make sure you have the notification bell rung, because if you don't, you're not going to get notified when I do put up a video or go live or something like that. So make sure you do all those things. Leave a comment below. Comments are key. I love reading your comments. The more comments come in, the happier I get. I'm just like, yes, this is great. So leave some comments. I love to respond to them. I will talk to you guys soon. Todd, Flippin Hustler, signing out.